Check body. Do I look okay? Nothing here looking. Do you like it down? Do you have it down? Actually, it looks alright down. I've had a shower, it's kind of staying in place. We'll go for that. Hello and welcome. I am the Manny Gaming Guy, and today we'll be taking a look at this. A sleek, blue, beautiful, stylish, but delicate machine of amazing ingenuity. This car is light, but rapid and agile. You will be find yourselves on a Sunday morning, waking up at the dusk to jump in this beautiful beast and drive down the mountain. Okay, are we running out of time? I don't know. I've not actually pre-made this clip yet. Hey, you beautiful person. It's this face again, and today we have got quite the adventure because we have got a kicker and it's mid-engines. So without further ado, let's jump over to automation, where we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful ride, and then we'll jump over to me again, and then we'll jump over to BeamNG, where we'll be taking this beautiful ride for a little test drive on the time trial and see how well it does down the hill. A little EYG sort of information thing now, before we do actually get on with the important stuff. We had an update recently. I always have to do stuff to the map to get it working, and this time I lost lots of recordings, very frustratingly. I got about 3 cars now lined up because BeamNG and recordings and stuff have been lost. So yeah, frustrating. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you halfway through the video. Enjoy the automation part. Oh yeah, which I lost the recording to on that as well because the mic wasn't working, so I'm gonna go record that again. Alright then, fair enough. Welcome to take 2 of me recording the automation section because it didn't want to record the microphone the first time round. Eh, ABS? Eh, you didn't want to select the microphone? Yeah. Now this is a second look at the beautiful car. Let's just, I want to show this off a little bit. Look at that interior. The effort I've gone through that to get it beautiful. I've got a few more tips and tricks as well that might interest some people, so I might have to do a interior number 2 video, just because like the panels here, how they're hooked on. If I actually go into free cam and stuff, go into this car, it's actually like almost going around the body properly. These are a bit scuffed. What's going on there? I've got really hard body to line up with. I think I've done sort of okay, giving it the tops to them, the ginormous like. Yeah, but yeah, look how it lines up with this. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It needs to be a bit more forward by the looks of it. I think it cuts off a bit too early. But anyway, I'm getting a bit distracted there. Let's ignore me and my ramblings on. Let's get on with looking at how amazing this car is. It does look pretty darn cool. And if you give me loads of likes, I'll put it on the repository. No, I'm joking. I know I did something a lot more funnier and more fun last time in the video, and some reason that's how that came out. And this is just going to be on the repository. As soon as I finish uploading this video, I'm going to request it goes on there. And if you subscribe to the channel, I will be putting a post up when it goes live that I seen it go live. But yeah, okay, let's get on with this. It's carbon fiber monocoque, carbon fiber mid-longitude engine. That's right, it's sitting here in the back in the beautiful, well, in the middle in the beautiful place. Double wishbone in front and push rod on the back. We have 15 disrespectfully qualify all over the place on this one. Apart from the engine. The engine's just on 5 and 15, I believe. But the car trim's all on 15. We've gone to town on this kit car. Some boy really wanted to go fast on the road legally. And this is how we've done it. So let's move on now to the engine. It is a V6 that we've seen recently. It's the same V6. Not really done much to the tuning, so if you've seen the original videos, you've known this part, but you can still stick around if you wish. It's a V6 magnesium 3-litre dual overhead can with 4 valves per pistonness and its aluminium head qualityness. It's 436 brake horsepower if you haven't already noticed that at the top. But it's still lightweight, and harmonic dampener has been tweaked accordingly. I do a tuning thing. If you wanted to go over to my tuning videos, you're more welcome to go over to them, and you'll see how I tune my engines, how I get all my performance as it is. I do have my graphs looking pretty tasty. Those graphs look good. These flow graphs look good, and the horsepower looks good. It's quite a nice, sturdy, stable, stress-free engine. Everyone's happy with it. Goes up to 9,000 revs. There's nothing to laugh about that. It's beautifully awesome. Naturally aspirated, which, you know, is the best kind of engine, or maybe a supercharger. Come on, automation, give me my superchargers. Direct injection fuel cylinder, race intake manifold, and we do, you know, all the tuning, like I say, a specific way, so don't worry about the numbers, because that's always different depending on the engine. We're running ultimate fuel at 100 run. Fuel map is always cranked up. Tubular race headers, and we've got a dual exhaust on this. That's straight through all the way, apart from our catalytic converter, which is a high flow freeway. So that is mostly about it with the engine. I will allow you to hear it if you wish. You may want to take your phones down because this is disgustingly loud, as you expect for a beautiful V6 like this one. Yep, that's it. That's my noisy lady. So yeah, awesome body. Body's 15. Quality is also bumped up, and people still want to buy this car. We could always do future models. If you see any of these, maybe we should convert it to. That might be a cool idea. Is it checking a convertible? We can take the roof off, make it open top. Open top would be pretty cool if we can do a conversion like that. The blue paint is called Paint Clone. So yeah, you got that one. If you want to copy it, you could just copy that name. Detailing is done as such. I stopped doing the time lapse because it added like an extra 10 minutes to the video, and it takes up a lot of space to save up like 4 to 8 hours of detail. This one isn't. This is probably maybe like 3 hours. I've got quite quick these days, but you know, I still like to do it. It's quite fun. It's longitude rear-wheel drive, manual 6-speed. It does 198 miles per hour. It can do 241, but by giving it this bit of short gearing, it's bumped up my 0 to 60 by 0.3 seconds. So I think that's a good compromise, because it's very rare you go able to get up to 200 plus miles in it anyway, unless I make it into a motorway car. Electric LSD, and you know, quality is always there. Let's go to our graphs now. It's always nice to see these. 20-meter circuit and circle, sorry, and we're doing 1.49 Gs. It's pretty darn good. You may think I've not hit 100% sport in this, but I've done that on purpose. It's got a real engine in it. There's a lot of weight at the back end. If you put it too sporty, it will want to spin out quite a lot. Keep in mind, I do not drive with any aids on at all. No BeamNG aids and no traction control, no ABS, no launch control, nothing like that. No assist at all. So I need to tune the car to coordinate to my skill level. So yeah, I've got 15s on the front, the 16s on the back. So quite tiny wheels, very small and nimble for turning into corners. Quite wide on the back, and you know, reasonably quite good size on the front, I'd say. The magnesium rims. Ceramic all round. So we've got 2 pistons and 1 piston. The 2 on the front and 1 on the back. The brake pressure is done like so. That always changes if you change your airflow. Again, I do a tuning tutorial. If you wish to go find that, feel free. Yeah, so I like to keep my brake quite low. I know if you bump it up, you do get better readings out on this and that, but I keep mine quite low because I don't have ABS. And if you're really heavy footed, it'll just lock up every corner, therefore sending you straight on every corner. So this tends to be a good compromise. I don't have them too racy, and I'm having them down here, and it works for me. We have a race diffuser, active wing, and cooling flaps. The downforce is hitting about 450 at the top end, which you rarely ever get up to. You know, you might be cruising around 100 to 150, somewhere around there. So let's hit the ballpark in the middle. We're looking at, oh no, yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing then. 126 miles per hour. We will be doing, yeah, almost 200 Gs of downforce. So I'll call that my meme. Is that the meme? When you hit the middle, there's your high, there's your low. if you do the average of how much time you sit in it, and there would be a meme of what your possibilities are. I think so, mass anyway. A 200-meter circle, we can do 2 Gs of force. That is good. That's impressive. That's a good amount of G-force. If you can handle cars, you can go pretty damn fast in this one, I'll tell you that. And we've done all the airflow, active wing stuff. Obviously, that's all calibrated to make this go and be like in a straight line. So you don't need any more of that. The interior is sport and luxury. So, you know, I didn't go too cheap on the interior. And people are quite happy with that. And I'm happy with that. As it is a kit car that I built for myself. A luxury, electric variable steering. And like I said, I've got the traction controls here. The only reason I put the ESC on and the plus C LSC launch control malarkey is so I can turn it off. That's literally the only reason I do. Like even on BeamNG, I've got a setting ABS is just always off when I turn it off. Okay, quality up, advanced setting, safetyness, and we've got that set to 0. Optimum weight is bumped up. We can make this car even lighter. If I went to basic and put the quality right down, this car would be almost 500 kilograms, I think. It would be definitely very, very light. Weight distribution is chucked to the front as it is mid-engine. Don't want that weight far as forward as the car would possibly allow it to help with the 50-50 of weight distributionness. Active, sport, semi-active, and passive. I always just read those ones out. We've got springs, dampers, and sways. You know that stuff. You know my Jills. We've got race preset, and then I tweak it. I think I've gone very light on the front and very stiff in the back, and that's helped bring these lines into a more of a straighter line. Because like, the bigger the curve you got, more the drivability will be in the oversteer area. So, like as you can see, the circle of the this one is not sitting in oversteer. So, you know, you find it quite hard to get the back end out. But well, you can't. It's very easy. If you want it out, it will go out. But you can tend to catch it quite easily. That's why I've done that. So we're looking to the design now. It's 780 kilograms of weight, which is light, considering it has 436 brake horsepower. I think if you did your quick math there, that is more than half a brake horsepower per kilogram, which is still pretty fast. That's ridiculous. Yeah, 9,000 revs. We're looking at some beautiful stats here, and we're very, very happy with how the car came out. We're just going to send it around the track now quickly and see what his outcome is and get a sort of concept of how fast it could be in the real world if it was driven by someone who had good repetition. At 1 minute 48. That's pretty darn good. So you've seen the sexy interior of this car and how awesome it looks. I will get it on the repository as long as we hit the like and subscribe. Now I'm joking. I'm just going to stick this one on there without the like and subscribe request. And hopefully, guys, you can have a great time just driving it around. I'm quite happy with this one, with how it's looking. It's looking practically almost finished. Still no working steering wheel, unfortunately. I've not got onto that. Maybe when I get a new PC, that would be the first mission, to get working steering wheels into my programming skillness. Anyway, let's jump over to BeamNG and take this crazy ride we just looked at. Oh, it's a little quick spin. It's going to be a time trial on a custom map that I've made on the UK bypass. No, we're not on the bypass. We're on the Tollgate bit. It has got a bypass. It's also got a motorway being slightly built. But for future videos, when I finally build them, also Green Lane. It's gonna be a good map. But anyway, it's me rambling on again. Oh, me. You guys want to see me drive this car down the hill. Enjoy the music. It is created by me in the background. And the footage is all edited by me because I don't have money to pay anyone. I do this for the fun of it, for you guys. And I'll see you at the end of the video, where we recap the time at the end. So that was a crazy time. One I've gotten already. 46. I took out that little chicaney bit at the start. It was winding me up. I want to be able to just go from the start and just go straight. And even though it is still kinky, it kind of adds a bit of challenge, I guess. You've got to try and see whose car can boot it the fastest while turning. I'm going to change some of this road. There is about 3 spots that I always spin out on or crash on because it's unpredictable. You probably know which ones it are. The very first main left corner, that's horrible to drive around. I'm always getting my back end on that. It's not really leveled right. It's irritating. And then there's also that bomby bit where you bomb down the hill and then you bomb up the hill and then you've got like a jump. I need to smoothen that jump out. It shouldn't really be in there. It's a bit hectic. We're gonna add some more trees and stuff and some more curbs. And also the curbs in the lighted up area, I need to drop them down. They are ridiculously big and that will happen. So yeah, enjoy. That was too much rambling on then. Why did I do that? Maybe I've got to cry now. Okay, sadly we are getting to the end of the video now where BeamNG and Automation have played their part and we have enjoyed it. Maybe it's time for you now to hopefully head over to the repository and download and give it yourself a go. If it's not there, it's just because it's waiting to be okayed. Maybe subscribe and I will put a little post up when I found it has been added to a repository myself, and I'll put a little post, like I say, saying, hey, my car's in the repository. Go have some fun. Apart from that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, share the love, keep it real, and stay safe. That's completely the wrong order. Ruined my own outro. Scuffed it. Because I didn't have the band on. Got the band on, it's smooth. Don't have the band on, it's not smooth. That's what happens. Ah!